I've been waiting long enough. It's time to go visit the witches again. Delilah, Marilla, and Rosemary. Hopefully they're still alive and well. The guys who after them, the one who sent me to bring them back to him, can't get to them before I get my answers. Rosemary promised that she would help me reach out to the spirit of Clarice, the cold case I've been trying to solve for months. Jonathan thinks I'm obsessed, that whatever I find will not help me sleep at night, nor will it help me bring Clarice back. But that's not why I'm doing this. People may not care about ideals or doing the right thing, but I do. I care about Clarice. I want to find who killed her, figure out why they did it. I want to make sure they won't do it again. And I want to give her some goddamn closure. Justice. That's the least she deserves. The least anyone in this stupid world deserves. Thanks to Jonathan, I know who the killer is now. But I can't proceed without getting the admission of guilt first. Once I have my confirmation, I'll bust this case wide open. Justice will be served. Like a nice cup of cheap room temperature whiskey. I can't wait to have a sip. Been waiting a long time for this. So, let's get down to business. Hello, Shorty. Thank you for the resub. And hello, Taylor. It's time. Let's do this. John Copper is back. And we have some freaking job to do. Oh yeah, it's delicious. Hello, Dark. Let's craft who's back. Bad? Sorry, not back. Listen, he hasn't been sleeping well, okay? Oh, look. Deputy Duckerson is ready. He's on duty. It's my police dog that I use for correspondence. Ooh. Someone seeking information. Kaigun Likaios. I am seeking information on a woman that owns a black living cipher with a black saddle and white or silver colored blanket. Any information will be helpful. Send Raven to Clan Lycidas. Good sir, I am not lost and found. I am John fucking Copper, and I have 2 letters. Let's see what we have. Hello, Jess. Missed my monologue, but it's fine. Okay, this one is from Rosemary, and this one is one Scamir of Crescent Hope. Oh no, I think I'm reading this one way too late. I'm sorry, Dark. Let's see. Oh, Mr. J. Copper. I came upon your house recently. It is shaken up nicely compared to a mere foundation when I first walked by. Oh yeah, I remember. Getting a read on what your services are, I noticed the job offer. No, I was intrigued. It must have hung there for a while, as the weather has not treated the paper well. I take it not many applicants have shown their interest. Yeah, no shit. You're the first one, Dark. Thank you for at least showing any kind of interest. Damn. Either way, it fascinates me the prospect of finding our dirty secrets on the corporates that are contained with your cases. Surely a well-accomplished PI like yourself is overwhelmed by the amount of footwork needing doing it. Actually, I am. Someone finally noticed. Perhaps we could meet face to face and see if our interests line up. I look forward to learn from skilled master in his field. Oh my god! If you are willing, you can send a letter to Chris and Hope. I have attached a map for you to know where to send the bird to. Oh. If you send one, make sure it's a bird you have no sentimental value with. We have some wolves that find perched birds a snack. Deputy Dackerson can totally do it. Give me attached to it's a great K-mine. Oh, it's a very nice letter. Thank you, Dark. And I'm so sorry that you left LL already. I would love to have a chat with you and give you a nice interview process. Mr. Copper, I enjoyed our chat earlier. You gave me a lot to think about today. I'm sorry for all the secrecy, but as you can imagine, we need to be careful in who we trust. Oh my god, this is an old letter too. We would like to have you over soon to see if she will talk to you. I will work out time with Willow and do some preparations beforehand to protect you and others from her. She is very angry. I don't know what she will say to you, but she told me on the mirror that she wishes to talk with you. Ooh. Also, I spoke with Marilla. Your nightmares should be gone for now. Perhaps thank her next time you see her. She worked very hard on that. She's the first... God damn it. She gave me those nightmares in the first place. I'm not gonna thank it to her. Looking forward to seeing you soon. Rosemary. Son of a bitch. Alright, well... Can always bring them back. It's true. Wasn't sure what the plans are if you're still playing LL, so I'm always willing to go give it a try still. You know what, Dark? Depends. Depends what we go through today. But after that, I am 100% willing to have that little RP. We'll see how it goes. But for now, we are gonna slowly head out to the House of the Witches, for they wanna talk to me. But first, some metagaming. Bramble. I'd like to talk to her again. She was nice. Okay, decent amount of people. Bog's still playing his vampire. Oh look, there he is. And there she is. Alright. You know what? Since no witches are currently around, we're gonna go say hi to Mr. Dark. Very slow. Well, if it comes to play, I'm sure Skamir and Jen Cooper can meet. I'll have the possibility to open with a letter. He totally did. And I'm gonna go there right now. Alrighty. Bad one. There we go. K9. That is... Ooh. Oh, Dark, is it the place where you used to have your tavern? Last season. Same place as Kisbar. Yeah, I figured. The one where we paid for our drinks with the stories. I enjoyed that place. It was awesome. it. It's pretty nice out there. It's not even raining, like it usually is, in Clear Shore. You know, he doesn't remember how to get there. Oh, please, give me some freaking benefit of the doubt. I know how to get there. I know it's hard to get there, but I know in general where it might be. Oh look, a straggler, a person, almost like a spy, but spying works both ways. Hey, how's it going?
It's not going too badly. How are you?
Not too shabby. We've met before. You're the plague doctor, right?
Blight man, sir, but we'll go with Plague Doctor at work.
Blight man, sir. Sorry about that. Details matter. I should have got this one right. Thank you for the correction.
Yes, we have met. You were building right over that way, last I saw you.
Indeed, good memory. I believe the office has been done for quite a while.
Yeah.
But there have been.
You must be quite busy. Every time I've been by, you've never been there.
Sorry about that. Yeah, busy.
Oh,
Recovering.
nothing to be... Recovering?
Indeed, come to think of it. I might have a little bit of a commission for you. Are you aware of something that might help me with nightmares? Those of... let's just say that these were not exactly organic. I need something to shield me from external forces that might cause nightmares to me. Let's just say a witch who is obsessed by making my life miserable. Any way to shield me
Really?
from it.
To shield. Give me a second.
I heard about crystals, heard about elixirs, maybe even spells. Whatever, that's the trick. I don't really know how this mumbo jumbo works, but I'm willing to try anything. I need my sleep to think. Otherwise I'm useless. Gideon Essex. If it has anything. I understand this may not be your area of expertise, but I would be grateful for any recommendation.
It's not that it's not my area of expertise. I do try to collect information on anything that I can find. As a man of science, it's good to know all manner.
I agree. Knowledge is power after all.
There really is nothing written in here about ways to, or potions for dreams. To induce, yes. To control, or no.
Any way to counteract
No.
the bad dreams with good dreams.
Lucid dreaming. The gist of lucid dreaming is to learn to control your dreams, or to create the narrative the way you want it to go. Don't get me wrong. The dream can still be fluid and go its own way. But at least with lucid dreaming, you control what happens to you.
But it is
For
kind of
example,
spooky. In a way, I like
Lucid
it.
dream, if you were being attacked by something and you have nothing in your hand.
And at least he's speaking
For
slowly.
lucid dreaming, you could conjure
So he does a great job with it.
In lucid dreaming, you could be a wizard in your mind in the dream.
So,
You have to, how do I put this? Steal your mind. Make it strong. So that it can't be influenced from the outside. Depending on the power of the magic that's being used against you, it might be helpful.
Demon ASMR. So what's the recommendation?
That's all the other one is to find this witch and make amends.
Oh, that was actually what I did. That's why I'm here. Because I finally got some
It
goddamn
wasn't
sleep.
good enough. Witches a lot of times are very vindictive and vengeful people.
Oh yeah.
But not to say they're not reasonable.
Well, there is one thing I've learned. If you piss off a witch, you need to find her a bigger target to be pissed off at. Once she loses
that
interest,
also works too.
then you can...
The other option is to find somebody of magic who can create you a magic circle that you can sleep in. Protection circle.
That might work.
As long as their magic is strong enough, and as long as you stay within the circle, you'll be fine. But if even your toe comes out of the circle, you are open to whatever nightmare she decides.
Ew, I don't wanna dream about getting my toe stuck in a door. That's the worst.
That would hurt.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking more of having rats nibble at your toes.
Ugh. You know what? Thank you for that picture. Thank you for that lovely mental picture. I'm sure it will not be a very considerable topic of my dreams when I go to bed tonight.
Probably not.
With or without the help of the witch. I was also thinking that maybe some sort of discipline on my part might help with that too. I haven't exactly been practicing that much self-help these days.
I said, learn to steal your mind and make it strong.
Yeah, good point.
It might help.
I appreciate it. And how have you been? What have you been up to?
I have been through some ordeals, just like most people in the land.
Any news on what's been going on? I heard about the crystal. I heard about the voices. But all of it is very vague.
Let me make a suggestion. When it comes to the voices, do not have any form of ego of who you are and what you do. Don't be arrogant. Don't be self-righteous. Think of them as...
Hello, cleric.
How do I put this?
No. I never play crazy characters, how dare you?
Think of them as a new lord of the land. One that you want to be ingratiated to.
Hello, P-Fund. By the way, good to see you.
My other suggestion,
Long time no see. Hope you've been doing well.
don't go out of your way to attack any plague creatures, unless you absolutely need the materials from them. If you kill plague creatures out of spite, they seem to know.
I see. Well, I'm not much of a hunter, so that is kind of out of the question.
Still. Sometimes they'll even ask
He
me
actually
questions.
showed up here a few days ago.
Answer it honestly. They'll know if you're lying.
For a little cameo. So, a humble approach. Just in case.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with ever being humble, even if you are the mightiest warrior.
Well, I'll see what I can do. No promises. But,
Also,
I
The
appreciate
thing
the
to
warning.
remember is there is multiple personalities within the voices. You never know which one you're going to get. Listen to the tone and listen to the questions.
Good point.
They're not all the same.
Well, I'm not really surprised. Would be too easy if we had to deal with just one bad guy.
I don't see them as bad guys. I mean, they've been made and they've been villainized. But look at the people who villainized them. They're the ones who threw stones and rocks and arrows and tried to break the crystal. They wanted to control it. Wanted to have it.
Be fun.
That was you. Would you not be angry?
Well,
I came to your home and started beating your door because I wanted the contents. Do not come out a little pissed off.
thankfully, I have no quarrel with them. I have never really investigated this matter. No one really asked me to. And I work
These
for a
are the ways
paycheck.
of it. The only ones who've been attacked by those creatures, ones listed off,
I see.
the ones who are dumb enough to follow them.
Any casualties?
I honestly don't know of any casualties. I know of quite a few who have been battered and bruised. And casualties. Some people have left the lands because of what's going on. That always happens.
Sometimes it's better to be safe than sorry. I can't really blame them.
It is true.
But certainly seems like a mystery. Have you been trying to figure out what their intentions are, what their goal is, and what the endgame is all about?
Yes. And so far, the endgame is weighing in the scales of destruction.
That's not good.
It's not to say the scales can't be weighed the other
I know,
way.
be fun. It's not gonna be long.
But every time one of
He's
these
been kind
groups
and helpful, so I wanna give him
decides
some
that they
RP
want to
back.
do something
But
to
I
you,
will not force you to listen to the voice for much
the
longer.
crystal
Sorry.
lashes out. It wants to be left alone. A child playing with its toys.
Makes sense. Hello, Ellie. Well, I really appreciate the warning and all the help. If there is anything I can do for you, you know where my office is. I may not be around all that much, but if you leave me a letter, I'll get to
Yes.
it and visit you.
Stay safe
No
and
promises.
stay humble.
I'll see what I can do. Farewell.
Goodbye for now.
Hello.
Greetings.
I don't recognize you.
I don't recognize you either, pal. It's John Copper, Private Eye.
Ah, Mr. Copper.
That would be me.
And I imagine the one that walked away was part of the Crimson Coven, yes?
That name rings a bell. What do you know about them?
Considering I've only been by your place at least 2 or 3 times. And I've seen their messages to you on the notice board.
Oh, yes.
It's no secret.
Well, what can I say? They piqued my curiosity. But what about you? What is your business with them?
None. We have no business with them.
No business is better than bad business, or maybe even bad intentions. But you must have heard of them.
I don't believe I have, actually.
Interesting. Well,
Though it is prudent to know your surroundings. It is the beginning of understanding this land. Who are they?
who are they?
Yes, who are they?
Well, there are 3 girls who got themselves into a bit of a trouble. I've been trying to help them, trying to make sure they don't get into even more of a trouble. And try my best to watch over them and to perhaps smooth out any misunderstandings. I need to... well, I need to talk to one of them. I need her help. So I've been trying to get their trust. And now that I have it, I'm actually on my way over there right now. They promised to help me with something and I'm gonna see if they're around. After I'm done with them, then I can tell you more, but for now, there are more questions than answers in regards to their intentions.
Of course. So, Private Eye, do you have any information regards the concerns as of late regarding these voices
I just
and
talked.
entities?
I just talked to the Plaguemancer. He told me quite a bit. He filled me in. But as far as I'm concerned, they haven't really done anything to me, and I have no intentions to get in their way. From what I heard, they're not good. No good or evil. They just are. And if you don't want to get into trouble, better show them some humble approach. That's all I know.
Very wise.
I'm a private eye.
Intrigue me, John Ngapa.
Yes.
You seem to have a way with your tongue. Gaining information, but how good is your tongue and not speaking too much?
I only speak when I have something to say.
That is good.
Hello, Russell.
We'll be in touch with you, John Ngapa. I assume you have a bird.
I do. John Gopper, private eye. Shouldn't be hard to find. And my office is right over there. Should be hard to miss either. Visit me
Very
anytime.
good. We'll be in touch.
Good. Can I get your name?
I am Kaigon.
Ah, yes. Thank you for the reminder.
For the reminder.
I think I heard your
We
name
have
before.
met before then.
Not quite sure where. People talk.
Interesting. Well, I will not keep you. I have a business to attend to myself.
Very well. Good luck with that. I hope it goes well.
You as well.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
Hello, doll. I do get to K9. Will be the closest destination. You just stare at me. Ask for help.
I think Cat has her tongue.
Yeah, she is a bit shy. What about yourself? Where would you go if you were supposed to get to K9?
Considering I am new to these lands, I just washed up yesterday. I am not too sure.
Oh, well, in that case, my name is John Copper. It's a pleasure to meet you. Welcome to Clear Shore.
I am Tamako, but more commonly it's said Tom.
It's good to meet you, Tom. How do you like Clear Shore? It's a nice, quiet town, isn't it?
It is quiet, yes, indeed. But there are lively people that seem to show up. I was here last night. 2 young ladies were very entertaining.
No? What were their names?
See here. I can remember the taller lady, Miley, I think.
Never met her before. Sounds hilarious.
She is see here.
Howdy.
Hello.
Oh,
How
Speak
are
of the
you
devil, and the
doing,
devil
John?
runs by.
good to see you again.
Haven't seen you in a while, Mr. Copper.
Indeed, been busy. Doing some errands,
This-
meeting some people.
Investigating again, I see.
You could say that. But I
Oh,
don't.
don't tell me. You're investigating me.
Oh, no. You're an open book to me, Miss Imani.
Indeed. I don't have anything to hide.
Indeed. You strike me as a lady who would admit to all her wrongdoings in the first meeting. And you would
Well,
wear it
that's
proudly on your
pretty
sleeve.
easy. I don't have many.
True. I know that your
I'm
intentions are
joking.
honorable.
That may be, but we all make mistakes, Mr. Copper.
Unfortunately, yes, we do. But we grow from them. That's what makes us who we are.
Indeed. And how are you, Mr. Tom?
I am doing very well. I am sorry that I mispronounced your name.
Mr. Bramble.
I remember
Miss
you.
Brunel?
I remember you too.
I was talking to the gentleman there, and
Have you been?
telling him there was likely
I
people
have been
may
good,
said
and you?
your name, but I mispronounced.
I've been good too.
Oh, that is fine. Many do it until they know me.
Busy. What about yourself?
I'm very. Same.
Mr.
Gathering all the time.
Mr. Copper, there's very interesting.
Oh, please. You flatter me. I'm sorry
You
for...
are. I'm still trying to figure you out.
Oh, it's not much to figure out. I'm just a simple man doing his job. Just like most of the people in these lands.
That's fair. Oh, I'm going to go beat this coin lady until she gives me coins. Yes.
She's kind of stingy today.
Is she?
Oh no, not again.
Well, she was for me, but yeah, my luck's pretty bad.
Oh, my luck is terrible.
Yeah, I don't think she likes me much.
Oh, it's your lucky day. Here, take this.
Oh,
I don't
no,
actually
no,
know
no.
What these coins are used for. You have
Do
helped me
what?
before. Maybe I can finally repay you.
Oh no,
Here.
you don't owe me anything to help you.
No. They're good for repairing.
Oh, I don't need any repairs. I don't wear any armor or don't use any weapons.
Well, how
You know
about
I'm
tools?
just going to give those to someone who needs them, right?
I have a torch. I can repair that easily.
I use them on my tools. When I remember, I have gone through, well, no, I went through 4 of those green picks. Yeah. And yes, I had the repair kits in my backpack, but you know, you get into a rhythm and you just kind
Hello,
of
Rock.
forget.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Red.
Oh, yeah, I would move.
Yes, he might hurt me if I stay in his way.
Yeah, we're standing
Well,
in a dangerous
it's-
spot.
If he's got really heavy pockets and he happens to land on your shoulders, it's not, yeah, it gets ugly.
Oh, yes.
A crushing sensation. Been there before.
Mhm.
This one looks like he could hurt.
Mr. Wrath is actually a very, very nice man.
I'm
He's
not-
just not
really
real
carrying
social.
Much.
You carried that
I
booty,
don't-
sir.
Talking. I don't have I have a flat ass.
It's okay,
What?
Mr. Wrath. I have enough ass for both of us. It's all good.
That's very
I'm
generous
a
of
little
you.
bit wide. Huh.
Do you often share your
Yeah.
ass with the populace of Clearshore?
Okay, wait a minute. Now that is Mr. Copper.
I was a
Shame
joke.
That
on
is-
you.
Couldn't help it.
Okay. It's gonna take me a while to get rid of that image.
That's fair. I walked into that. I did not pay attention to what I said right there.
Nothing wrong with
So
that.
I'm
Sharing
going
is
to let
caring.
that go. I'm going to let that go. But now I know to be careful around you.
Careful is my middle name. Yours should be too.
Yeah, I don't
Indeed.
know. So, are you in what does he call it? Investigating?
Yes, I'm investing into all sorts of projects. Currently, I've been figuring out, if there is perhaps anything I could do to help me get more Loto tokens. I just checked my supplies and I seem to be running low for some reason.
I'm
on what?
going to
All my tools are
put these.
broken. I don't know what to do.
Mhm.
Oh well, I'll figure something
What?
out. Farewell.
Uh,
I'm
sir,
joking.
You're
I'm
so
going
weird.
to. We're going to have to spank him. Did you bring the spatula?
I don't have one.
Dang it! I left mine at home.
Hmm, what a
Yeah, all
shame.
I got, a
mean-
pick, a very well worn pick.
Hmm. Normally, I would be intrigued by a proposition of being spanked by a
Hi,
very
cutie.
worn-out pig, but I'll
Oh
refrain
my!
for today.
Oh,
Oh
I don't
dear.
know.
Okay, I'm gonna stop talking.
Are you feeling frisky today, Mr. Copper? Because it very much sounds like you are.
I believe
No.
you're the one that offered the spanking.
Right?
Not
Yes,
me.
but he's the one
No.
that is trying to get it so badly.
You said it yourself. You are an enabler.
No,
I'm a victim.
the pretty lady over here with the wings. Yeah, she's all about this baby.
Oh yes, it
first,
is.
First
Believe
you're
me.
offering ass to me, and now you're
No.
offering spankings to him.
No. Why are you all picking on me? Mm?
I think it's
Oh.
Mr. Copper's fault. He started something about the flat ass and What?
That's right.
he-
And then
I
he
brought up
got-
my flat ass, and you said that you were gonna share your ass because you have a
Thank you.
large butt.
I was just about to
Look at
object.
it.
Your Honor. This one.
Mm-mm.
Ooh, I don't.
Hearsay.
Look,
Sustained.
the carriages have had to widen the doors because sometimes when I get out of them, I get stuck. So,
The wings, yes, I can understand.
I was just about to say the
given
size
I'm
of a
bent
personality.
forward to crawl out, it's probably Mr. Cole said it is my ass, and since I
Your
can't see behind
aspirations,
me,
right?
oh no.
Yes.
He just makes fun of me. That's all.
What a jerk.
Oh my goodness.
I would treat that
this
as-
went
Much better.
so south
The way it
so
deserves.
fast.
I
No,
just
it
came
went,
here to get coins.
Me too.
Yeah, I think we all got
Oh
a
wait, I
point.
might still have some.
Oh dear.
You know what?
Mr. Copper, please don't litter.
What?
Um,
I'm gonna
grab those brambles.
call
hurry.
the cops on me for littering? There we go.
Yes.
Oh,
Wait.
Mr. Copper.
Which way do I scream, and what do I scream for these cops? You call them?
The cops.
That's what they said. Are you going to
That's
call
your
the cops
nickname?
on him?
COP, it stands for crazy, overpowered,
Patrol.
petrol. There we go.
What's that?
You wanna know?
I think you are full of sass today, Mr. Copper.
Thank you.
I think I will enjoy these lands.
Some of us are full of sass, others might be full of ass. I'm not pointing any fingers, but
Mm,
one of them might be in this room. This very
Wait,
wide and open room.
what? What room? Did you hit your head coming out of carriage? Just a little.
I didn't even enter it. Maybe. Maybe I
Oh.
don't remember. How do I get here?
Wow, I'm glad I moved.
Yeah, that one would hurt.
Yeah, that would leave a mark.
Mm.
Well,
I think you would be burned from that.
I think we might.
It looks a little warm.
We'll leave you in peace for now.
What's wrong with warm?
I do have some errands
Well,
to run. It was good to see you all.
nothing really wrong with warm.
You
It's-
take
Be
care,
safe.
Mr. Copper, before you get in trouble.
Oh,
I was going someplace too, and I can't remember now.
too late now. You're stuck here forever. Enjoy.
Have
a good
up
one.
in the mountain.
All right.
You're going up into a mountain.
You know.
I'm sorry, Dark. I did try to visit you, but we got stuck in RP, which is good. The fuck was that? Excuse me.
Oh, sorry, sir. I'm having
Oh, I am
portal
so sorry.
sickness.
Oh, it's fine. I just heard some very
How are
unsettling
you?
noises. Someone was chewing on something.
Yes, I'm sorry. I was chewing on a rubber. Okay, I'm teething.
I see. Well, good luck with that. What is this?
Thank you.
Convention of the Nurses?
Hey.
Why is everyone in white? Why am I in white? Oh,
Oh.
no. Am I
I don't
in
know.
gold?
Oh, I am Twig, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Twig. I'm John Copper.
I'm Octavia,
Oh,
Nice
it
to
is
meet
nice
you.
to meet you.
Howdy. And what about this one?
and we're her name's. I'll let her
that is
introduce
Vixie.
herself. She's
I don't mean your lovely lion. Oh, sorry, your tiger. I mean this one.
That's
well,
Vixie.
yes, she's still trying to adjust her eyes. Portal sickness is horrid for her.
Oh, yeah. I know
Mhm.
the feeling. Sometimes it takes me a while to get out of that stupid carriage. My legs
Yeah,
get stuck in there.
Mm-hmm.
Almost feels like I left
then
my
you get
mind
out-
somewhere else.
Yep, and then you eventually get your mind back, and you're like, oh crap, I've got cramps and everything hurts, and oh, why the hell is there a big person in front of me?
Yeah. Speaking of, hey. Feeling any better?
Yeah, kind of, except I think I've gone a little deaf.
Ah, she lost her hearing.
But a little bit, I think that was just a really loud bird.
Oh, take it easy. You do look a bit pale.
Yeah, sorry. But no.
Well, you seem to be in good hands. I'm on my way to visit three lovely witches over there in the
Be
mountains.
safe. Be safe.
Yeah, please be.
I'll see what I can do, but no promises. If I don't come back,
So
you know where I'm probably stuck with my
We'll come
insides
find you.
being turned into some sort of a very disgusting ritual.
Oh god. Yeah.
I'm joking.
Hopefully not.
I'm sure they would never do anything like that, right?
One can never
Well,
be
if-
too sure.
yes, go ahead. Sorry, Vixie.
No, I was gonna say no one can ever be too sure. Always be careful of people. Especially those that live in the wilds.
That is true.
Well, have a good one. I actually have a meeting I need to get to.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
nice chatting.
Oh, indeed. Nice to meet you.
Yes, it was nice to
Good luck with
meet
the
you.
meeting.
And hopefully we'll see you soon.
See you around. Alright.
That's the wrong way. Yeah, we gotta go this way.
Follow her. Follow Twig.
Follow. Oh wait, no, wait. Go up this way and around.
Are we all that fucked?
Twig's Eagle is great.
You-
I think she's right. I think this was the wrong way.
I can buy my bunny real quick.
Okay.
Trying to find a shortcut. Some people call it the wrong way, I call it a shortcut. Thank you very much. Whoa! What is going on? Those stairs. Yeah!
Yeah.
Alright, so how do we get to our witches? By the way, can I just say, I'm so glad I got this much RP, like, immediately. It was awesome. So many cool new people. So many old people that I haven't actually met on LOL just yet. It was nice. Everyone was so helpful too. You know, like, immediately getting me into the server story, at least warning me about stuff. It was actually awesome. Props to all these people. Is this the most RP you've had on LL? It feels like it. Like, it's been a while, you know? I really got lucky there. It goes to show that sometimes all you need to do is to just be in the right spot at the right time. Sometimes you just need to get lucky. And I definitely got lucky today. Alright, I think the easiest way to get there is to just run over there. Take a way to build your house. I know! Listen, Rock. It was very important, okay? I needed that house for RP. So ironic, right? Yeah, I know Celine. I have known her for ages and she's absolutely precious and amazing. And I know for a fact that that giggle is very much her, not just her character. And she always plays, you know, such an adorable, friendly characters. I would actually like to see her play like a full-on asshole. It's just like, I am going to murder you and bathe in your blood and I'm not going to be sorry about it. Suck it. I feel like we need to corrupt her one day. By the way, I did let a few people know where I'm heading, just in case. Which is good, in case anyone is wondering where the detective is. Might be like, oh well, he said he's visiting the witches. Of course, I'm not expecting anything wrong to happen to my character, but you never know. I think it's this way. Yeah. Tea is getting cold. I'm running, Jess! I'm sorry I was RPing. Ew. Rook, I still have yet to run you over with my horse. Where have you been hiding? And where is my horse? I don't think I even have one on this character. If you're as tall as Bramble, then you will be an easy prey for me to completely run into the ground. Just you wait, I'll find you. Okay, I think we're getting there. I'm on a cliffside, you meanie? For now. But soon, you'll be in the dirt, face first. And here we are. Alright, I think I'll need to go pee for this one. I don't like to RP with a full bladder. That's just a John universal recommendation. Or John, convenient path to their house from Hillcrest? Nah, let me take the most complex path. Listen, Arya. I needed to investigate some clues on my way to get there, okay? It's called multitasking. Suck it. Be right back. Okay, Arya, that's fair. And I'm back, by the way. Every time I go AFK like this, I'm always terrified that someone will appear in front of me. Pfant used to do that to me all the time. And I hated it. Alright. Here we are. Let's see what those witches are up to. Drop of offerings. Crimson Coven. Alright. Interesting. Marilla Alba, Rosemary Blackburn. Ooh. I actually thought that Delilah was the only one with a surname. Now we know their full names. Alright. This place looks as creepy as always.
A special chair just for him.
Oh boy.
There we are.
Put it over here.
Oh, okay. Facing the mirror.
I think so. As you wish.
All right.
Let's see.
Right in my pigtail.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Please come in.
Enter, detective.
I appreciate it. It's quite cold outside, but it's always quite cold on the inside too.
Do you want us to feel sorry for you?
When you put it that way. No, not really. I'll be fine. Thank you for the concern.
We weren't concerned, but that's fine.
Would you like some tea?
Sure, I'd love some. Make it hot.
You want me to brew?
Yes, I would prefer.
Yes,
if you would.
Morella.
Are you planning on drinking it this time?
Well, at the very least, it will allow me to warm my hands.
Perhaps gloves would be better.
Perhaps. Almost forgot I have them.
Is that better?
A bit. Thank you.
You're welcome. Last time I visited you, somebody else was there.
Indeed. Sorry about that. I couldn't quite make it. I was sent to investigate something. A clue on a different case. It didn't really lead me anywhere, but, well, I had to check it out. And Dr. Turner was kind enough to step in. I hope that didn't cause you any inconvenience.
No. He was quite interesting, though.
But he is. I've known him for a long time. He had my back before, and I do supply him with some interesting details about certain people involved in my investigations. He likes to study them.
He seemed to know an awful lot about us.
What can I say? It is one of the perks of my job. Even as a private eye, I do have a few people who oversee me and my activities. It's healthy that way. Makes it safe for those I investigate. Otherwise I could go rogue and cause more harm than good. This way, I at least have someone above me who can stop me, should I ever get ahead of myself.
Go rogue, you say?
Just an expression.
I see.
Right, Dark? I look like Dexter.
How have you been, Mr. Copper?
Not too bad. I have slept quite well. Thanks to a certain someone and the lack of her actions, which I very much appreciate, don't get me wrong.
You are welcome.
And how have you been? All three of you. I didn't hear anything
Not
bad.
too bad.
In fact, I actually heard a few praises. People seem to get used to you three and your various activities. Some of them even found you contributing members of the society. Good for you.
We have been quite helpful, I believe.
That's good. Who was the last lucky person you helped with?
Well, that would be you, I think.
Yes, I found Bean when she went missing last week. Early this week. One of those.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. That is good to hear.
Bean has such potential, it'd be a shame to let her be lost.
Indeed.
She does have such potential.
What kind of tea do we have today, Marilla?
Well, I thought that since you're all going to be thinking so much, I'd give you a little ginkgo tea. And I popped in some lion's mane mushrooms, which are good for focus.
Oh?
I thought you all might need it.
You know, there's a bit of a spice, some kick to it.
That would dilute the healing properties, Mr. Copper.
Alright, I'll take your word for it. That looks... That's an interesting cup. Almost looks like a potion.
Oh no. Potions come in bottles, Mr. Copper. Don't be silly.
Well, you're the expert.
The lion's mane mushroom is very tasty. And very good for one's brain.
Yeah?
My mother often told me I should sip it with, well, my struggles. For it.
Lion's mane can even stop Alzheimer's.
Yes.
It's delicious. Thanks. Almost forgot how tea tastes like. been a while. My ex-wife used to brew me a fresh tea every morning. She said that whiskey isn't good for me.
Well, it quite literally isn't.
So I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So-
now that we have the pleasantries out of the way, I believe you invited me for a reason.
Well, you wanted to talk with my sister, did you not?
So I did. And you were kind enough to offer me that opportunity. Is it still on the table?
Of course. As long as she will talk, I do not control her.
I don't need you to control her. I just need her to be there. I just need her to be there.
Well, Marilla has put a special chair over here for you. By the
Yes,
mirror.
and I accidentally just looked. Your lion's mane is very close to your deadly dappling. They're quite similar when they're small.
Of course.
I do hope I didn't put any of the deadly dappling in the tea,
That-
otherwise. Sorry, John Culper, you've not got long.
Oh, very kind of
Don't
you.
tease Marilla. He's already nervous enough.
What for?
Well, speaking with the dead, it's not a normal thing to do.
Actually,
Quite the gift.
the only
You're
thing
getting
that-
tonight, John Culper. Not many with. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, please.
Not many without the gift of descension get to speak with the dead.
Trust me. It is certainly a first time for me. And I appreciate the opportunity. If only I had that option on all of my cases, especially the cold ones, it would be quite helpful to talk to these wandering spirits roaming the world, demanding justice.
Saving the world, one spirit at a time, Mr. Copper.
Well, it's not always about saving the world. It's about making sure that those who died can get some peace. Speaking of peace, is there perhaps a chance this black cat could be restrained, or at least put in a different room? Me and her
Why?
He's
go way
familiar.
back. Yes.
What do you mean you go way back?
Well, let's just say that we had an encounter before when I stumbled upon your dwelling, and she was quite territorial.
She's there to protect Rosemary, as the other two are to protect us. They stay.
It's possible that
You
she
will not hurt.
got
I am
used to
sure.
me. She knows that I possess no threat.
She's
Perhaps.
waiting for command.
Also, I just heard your bird. You might have some company. Or a letter.
Oh,
I think that's
Have
the bird.
good
He was
evening.
just returning. No trouble.
oh, very well. Well, Mr. Copper, this is the mirror that she usually leaves messages for me on.
I see.
Perhaps if you introduce yourself to it, she may appear.
Have a seat.
I think
Just
I'll
don't
I'll
too
stand.
far.
I could give you a more comfortable chair if you wish, John Copper,
I would
but
be
you'll
honored,
struggle
thank
to
you.
find.
Well, if you sit down,
You sure you
have
don't
to
want
lean
this
on
one?
Spikes.
You know what? I don't mind. Looks very comfortable.
It's our favorite.
It's my favorite.
Must be very good for your posture.
Delilah. Yes. Releasing tension. And excess blood.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Indeed.
Would you hold my tea? I'll help John Copper relax into the chair.
Of course.
There you go. Just relax those shoulders. I'm just going to gently rub them. And we'll get you into prime position, won't we?
That's really not necessary. I'm just here to talk.
Well, if you're going to talk, you're going to have to make sure you're in the right frame of mind.
Well, trust me, it doesn't get any
That's
more
why
right
we
than this.
hydrated you. Sorry, before this began.
All right.
Oh, whoops, sorry. At least now you're on edge.
Introduce
And
yourself.
alert.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. This is John Copper speaking. I was told that you know I want to talk to you. Is that true? Am I talking to Clarice? Hello? Can you hear me? How do I know it's you and not some other wandering ghost trying to trick me?
She's here.
You know who I am, right? All right. Let me ask something else.
One question at a time, John Copper.
All right.
Yes.
She has to reach through the realms of the lost.
Just wanna make sure she understands. Yes, I am the detective. I've been trying to investigate your case. My name is John Copper, and you are Clarice. Do you remember anything from before, when you were still alive? You know your name. Well, it is nice to meet you, for what it's worth. Good. Did you have any enemies? Anyone jealous or angry with you? Someone you had an argument with the night before? That is super cool, Dark. I love it. Anyone suspicious around you? What's the last thing you can remember? Doesn't have to be anyone in particular. Could be a feeling, could be a place, a thought. How did the tea taste? Was there any distinctive smell that you recognized? Anything weird about the tea? It was sweet. That's good. So it is her. I wanted to make sure. I already knew about the tea. I knew what was in it. And we figured it was the way you were poisoned. Oh boy. I wonder, Clarice, do you recognize the people in this room, apart from me? It's fine. Can you tell me something about your sister? Why are you still here? Do you feel safe in her presence? To protect her. I see. Protecting your family is important. I can absolutely get behind that concept. And I thank you for talking to me. I will not disturb you any longer. I only have one more question, but before I ask it, I want to give you a promise. Justice will be served. I already got what I need. The last question I wanted to ask isn't for you, Clarice. It's for your sister.
Yes, Mr. Copper.
I want to know one thing.
All right.
I want you to be honest with me. Can you do that?
I have always been honest with you, Mr. Copper.
Then answer me this. Why did you kill your own sister? Why did Clarice have to die and be turned into this? Why is she here talking about his protection? Even though everyone in this house knows what the truth is. I don't know what this charade is all about. It's an impressive party trick, but I'm not stupid.
You think this is a party trick, John Copper?
Yes. If she was really here, she would point her finger at you.
I have done nothing to harm her, John Copper. Perhaps that is why she is not pointing the finger.
That's a nice story, but I'm not buying it. I know a killer when I see one.
I am not asking you to buy it. You asked for the truth. I gave it to you.
What are you afraid of? I'm not posing any threat. I just want to know the truth. I want to hear it. Straight from the horse's mouth.
The horse isn't here. I do not know who killed my sister.
I wonder who would have the motive to hurt her. She had no enemies. I wonder who prepared her that special tea with that sweet taste. With a poison masked with lavender. I wonder who that might be. The one person who had any knowledge about the case. Who had the expertise to do that to her. All I wanna know is, why did you do it? What did you have against your own sister that pushed you to such an extreme measure to silence her forever?
You can never silence Clarice.
Is that true?
She was perfect in every way. So many people knew how good she was at everything. Any of her classmates could have decided to hurt her. And what a way to do it when her sister is apt at making potions.
Success does have enemies. But in order to turn someone into a killer, you need to add a bit more. You need to add jealousy into the mix. And then you have a perfect formula for a murder. But you need more than that. You also need confidence. You need someone who has the tools, who knows exactly what to use to kill someone without leaving a trace. Or at least for those who would close the case for lack of evidence. But there are those who will not be denied. There are those who will dig and who will find the truth. I may not have all the evidence, but I have enough. This may not hold up in court. But I do have my hunch, and I'm not alone. Clarice deserves justice. She deserves some goddamn closure. Whether she admits it or not. Whether she wants it or not.
Perhaps you're the one not letting her have her closure, John Copper.
You think that I am the reason she's here?
She only started talking with me again when you showed up.
You think my obsession is feeding your
Shouting
dead
her
sister
name.
to linger in this realm?
Yes, I do.
I wish I had that kind of power. But I don't.
How do you know?
How do I know? Because I'm not stupid. This is all too convenient. How come Willow isn't here? The only person who has any knowledge about paranormal activities. Do you know why she's not here? Because there are no paranormal activities.
We went to her house and she was still resting, unfortunately.
Oh, I bet she was.
Maybe you shouldn't make so many assumptions, Detective.
Maybe I
You're
am
very paranoid.
in the business of making assumptions. You know what other business I do? I figure out what the truth is, and I bust bad guys like yourself.
And what has you
Did
so
you-
convinced it was her?
She killed once
Did you call
before.
us-
A family member. I know
And
you.
your evidence is where?
Though you may think that she's here to protect you. I bet that's what her sister thought too. But how long before she finds something to be jealous about? Or threatened by?
Someone's here.
It seems so.
Tell me, Mr. Copper. What are your reasons for thinking I would kill my dear sister?
Let's just say
Can we take a little walk? My
that I have
sisters
some
are
evidence.
entertaining.
I have my hunch. And I ask
For
a
a hunch, you're
friend.
very accusatory.
Oh, do not worry, Miss Delilah. My accusations hold very little merit. But I wanted to let you know that I'm after you.
And what does that mean exactly?
You'll see.
And why should we care? Exactly.
If you didn't care, I wouldn't be here.
Should I fear my life, John Copper?
That remains to be seen.
So without any evidence, what are you going to do? Kill her? Makes you no worse than whoever killed poor little Clarice, doesn't it?
I'm not threatening any violence. All I'm threatening is justice.
Well, she just asked if she should fear for her life, and you said it remains to be seen. How is that not to be taken as a threat of violence against my sister, Detective?
Well,
think
from
you
what
need
I
to
heard
now.
from her own words,
Now.
is that she is running away from a certain death. I tried to help her with that, but now I'm starting
I
to
think our tea is over, Rosemary.
understand why.
You asked to talk with Clarice. I allowed it against my better judgment. I'm not sure what it is you want from me, Mr. Copper.
Clarice is
You
dead.
asked for the truth. I did not lie to you.
Still going. Well. Alright. Let's have it your way. I'll wait for my opportunity. I'll find more evidence. And in the end, I'll bust this case wide open. I'll make it messy if I must.
I wish you would let it go, Mr. Copper.
That's what all killers want. They wanna get away with it. Wanna get scot-free. But it's not gonna happen.
I want peace for my sister. She cannot cross over with you, repeating her name, keeping her here.
She wouldn't have to cross over if you didn't kill her.
Do you really think I would be so stupid to poison my own sister when I am known for my potion making skills, Mr. Copper?
It's not stupid, it's smart.
How is it smart?
Because people wouldn't suspect you. Not at first. I would ask you for help. Just as I did.
And why do you suspect me?
Why do I suspect you?
Yes. Why me?
Maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe because of the lack of progress. I decided to lash out on the closest person that met the description of the killer. Or at least the potential one. Is that what you want me to think?
Well, at the time she was only 12. What exactly do you think she was capable of?
I am just curious. You said that you had reasons to believe it was me. Apart from the obvious jealousy, her being my little sister, and my potion making skills. They are very obvious things, are they not?
Certainly. But there is more to the story. You know what makes someone kill a person? It requires special talents. Not everyone can be a killer. Yes, there are accidents. Yes, there are crimes of passion. But people like you, they are special. You don't really seem to be concerned about the matters of ethics, matters of life or restraint. You do what you do to protect your interests, to protect your family. That's why I want to know, why her? She was your family. And what's the point of this charade?
A lot of accusations and very little evidence for any of them.
Mm-hmm.
Funny that.
Why don't you call the
It's almost
cops?
Miss,
It's almost like a toddler throwing a tantrum. Do you often go to people's houses and repeatedly say the same sentences?
No, just
Or
this
are they
once.
special?
Special case.
Rosemary is very special, yes. But a murderer, she is not.
this.
I understand why the two of them are lying. But what about you? I figured you would be the one that would gloat about this. Wouldn't be afraid to accept responsibility. Would wear it on her sleeve.
You once called me a weakling, John Copper. You can try as hard as you may, but even if this weak link broke, you wouldn't get the answers that you seek. Rosemary did not kill her sister. Like you say, I would take pleasure. But nonetheless, there is naught to be found at this empty road for you.
Not yet. But I'll get to the bottom of this. You have my word. All three of you. I already know the truth. I know how this movie ends. Now, I just need to fill in the blanks.
We wish you luck in finding your culprit, Detective. Maybe it'll take another 20 years.
I already found
If
one.
there is anything we can do to help, please let us know.
Oh, I will. I certainly will. Maybe I'll let your boss know where you are, so that he can bring reinforcements. Just the way I was supposed to.
Don't you dare.
You promised you wouldn't.
And you promised you would tell the
Now
truth.
who's lying? I have
no
told
evidence
the
that she
truth,
is
Detective.
lying. And we just got evidence that you're lying, so you're the only one here that's not a man of his word.
And there is no reason for me to be here anymore, right? Whatever I say holds no value.
Well, you are now a man of no honor, it seems.
It does seem so. Such a man could be quite dangerous.
Unlikely. But that's adorable. I think you should leave now, Detective.
I think so. Looks like my work here is done.
We'll be sure to let everyone know that your work entails you going to people's houses and just yelling accusations. You're very good at what you do.
Thank you. I'm sure those people
Anytime, Detective.
will show up in my office and will demand answers. I can't
I
wait
doubt
to...
it.
Well, in that case, I have nothing to be afraid about.
Not yet, anyway.
Be that as it may. I'm sure we'll see each other again. And if not,
Perhaps I should walk you out.
thank you. It'll be very kind of you. Marilla, Delilah, pleasure as always. You stay safe.
Careful on your walk home, Detective. All sorts of nasty animals about.
Indeed.
You need to calm down.
I'm not going to calm down.
I don't think it's a good idea for you to come and talk to them anymore.
Why not? I'm just getting started. I'll be here every day from now on. I'm sure there is
Mr.
something in
Copper.
this house. Something I can uncover. Maybe I'll bring a forensics team. I'll look through everything. All your notes, all your books, all your recipes. I'll sample all the potions. I'll inspect all your pets. I'll even look around your house. I'm sure there is some evidence, some clues, dug deep in the ground. You see, you may
Mr.
think you're
Copper.
clever, you may think you're careful, methodical, but everyone makes mistakes. And it is my job to find them. You have something to say, Miss Rosemary? Are you about to waste any more of my time?
They are very dangerous. I cannot protect you any longer if you continue this charade.
I don't need your protection.
Keep that in mind. Well, without me, you would have likely been dead already. But
Funny
you
how
should
it
be on
works.
your
Now who's threatening who with a murder?
I am warning you. That is all.
Oh, thank you for the warning. How generous. I'll keep that in mind.
I am not the one you should worry about, Mr. Cobb. Have a lovely day.
I will. Say hi to your boss. He'll be here soon. Oops. Changing the soundtrack. Well, that should get their attention. Hopefully they attack me sooner rather than later. Then I'll have my evidence. Jonathan was right. One of them is definitely a murderer. But looks like she's not alone. Alright, enough talking to myself. That was awesome, the mirror area. Such a good idea. Looks so creepy. That freaking chair. I almost expected you to shackle me, like, to it, to drag me first with the tea, and then to, like, gently massage my spine, you know, while I was watching the mirror. I'm sorry if I asked too many questions at once. It was kind of difficult for me to figure out, you know, the tempo at which to ask, but you responded amazingly. It was great. It almost felt like I was talking to a ghost through Spirit Box. Oh please, Para Gaming, Farmer Gaming, I don't care. Told you we weren't going to hurt you? Well, I did try, Jess, I did try. But you guys were pretty resolute in your beliefs. Be nice. Well, we'll see where the story takes us. But now, we do have our deputy to inspect. K9. We can still get that. What the heck is this? If you can find your way, I'll try. What the heck? What? Bounce on the door. Weird. Anyone inside? Ooh. This note has been written in a very poorly spelled manner. Clearly someone has heard the right language, but has no idea how to spell the Gith word. Oh boy. I'm safe. You know what, never mind. I have no idea what this is. Oh look, we're actually close. 2K9. So let's go visit. I think it's somewhere over here. Okay, I do remember this spot, this camp of trolls. And I do remember this cliff, I believe. I think we'll get there soon. It must be down there. I'm certain. Oh, it's over here. See, I found it immediately. I even marked it almost correctly on my map. What a chant. Alright, let me go stretch my legs for a bit. And then we shall explore what this letter was all about. Someone truly wants to be our assistant. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. let us continue. It's gonna be interesting to see how people will react to us now. If the witches truly plan on organizing this smear campaign against my character for accusing them to be murderers without evidence. How dare? It's not what detectives are supposed to do. Oh, this is nice. How dare, right? Oh, look at this. Wow, this is very nice.
Oh.
We
What is moving around outside? Yes. I will behave. Alright, I can hold my. Fuck's sake, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go get drunk.
I mean, there's a bunch of
That would
there's
be
a
a
bunch
bad
of whiskey now.
No, that would be a bad idea. Bad idea.
Oh, surprising. I wasn't sure if you were still alive.
And why would you expect anything else?
The house hasn't changed. Other people were skulking around it.
Well, truth be said, I have been a bit busy. Investigating, working on a few cases. But I'm here now, and I heard that you're interested in becoming my assistant. Is that still the case?
Oh yes, come in. We could discuss this. Unless you're busy still.
Oh no, not at all. I'm all yours. That's a nice place you got here.
I do like it myself. Do you want anything to drink?
Sure. Something to wash off the aftertaste of my previous encounter. What about whiskey?
Right. Oh, I happen to have brewed just a batch.
Lovely. Hello there.
Hello.
John Copper.
I'm not sure.
Private Eye.
Yeah,
What's your name?
but say, not sure you have ever met.
John Copper, Private Eye.
That'll be me.
Melanie. Just Melanie.
Pleasure to meet you, Melanie.
Pleasure's all mine. Heard quite a bit about you.
Oh. Only bad things, I hope.
Ah, nah. Not all bad.
I'll take it. Mixed feelings. I can work with that.
Yeah, I like how you said not all bad, which includes there was something bad.
Nothing is truly ever good or bad. I like the shades of grey.
I mean, of course, yes.
So,
For example, I didn't know if you were alive or dead. Nothing has moved in your house. But perhaps you were one of your wondrous cases and you were out of house.
my work takes me on some long journeys from time to time. I wish some of those clues would be found in my case files, and I could figure everything out from the comfort of my chair. But unfortunately, I do need to do other field work.
See, you say that, but where would be the fun in that? Just sitting in a chair all day, staring at papers.
True, I don't have nearly enough whiskey to live that life.
Speaking of whiskey, if you look in the barrel, there should be some.
Appreciate
Just pull open the tap.
Looks a bit empty.
That's weird. Oh, no, I guess that doesn't, you know? You'd think things would work, but I guess not.
Might be stuck, plugged in.
Let's just do it this way for now.
Thank you. Ooh,
That might be the keg that I knocked off last night. Sorry about that. I'll replace it later, I promise.
Yeah, find something that actually functions. It doesn't break on a single, accident.
Delicious.
Glad you like it.
I'll leave you two gentlemen to talk.
Appreciate it. It was nice to meet you. But you don't have to leave. I would love to get to know you too.
I'll be around. Just got a few things to take care of.
Alright, sounds good. Do you two live here? Or is it just a place of business?
Depends. What kind of business you're looking for?
Well, this almost looks like a bar. And in my line of duty, I do appreciate a good barman. You see, they're almost like psychologists. They know what's going on in people's heads. When you serve someone alcohol as strong as this, it unties their tongue. Makes them say things that they wouldn't say otherwise. That's why this cooperation could prove to be beneficial. For both of us.
Oh, do tell.
Tell me. All these things that you heard about me, about my investigations. You know why I'm here, don't you?
I've heard you had several. But the most recent ones were involving the sisters. Detention at the bathhouse opening was exciting, spicy. I liked it.
Indeed. I'm after them. I'm convinced that they're up to no good. At least one of them is a killer. I know that for certain, but I cannot quite prove it. And as you might imagine, being a detective, I have my hands tied. Without a solid proof, without a piece of evidence, I can do much. Can't exactly call backups. Can't exactly bring justice upon them, even though they deserve nothing less. This is where you come in.
Oh, that means I finally get to use these papers I've brought and put them in a binder, and I got a magnifying glass. I was thinking about a monocle, but I wasn't sure if a monocle would fit. All these exciting ideas about being investigating. Finally a good use of my skills.
I certainly will. And I do need you to tell everyone that you are my assistant. That you are my deputy. Maybe even private eye in training. But I also need you to work undercover. I need you to get close to those witches. I need you to be careful. And I do need you to start spreading rumors about me behind my back. To get their interest. Tell them that you're double-crossing me. That you're working for your own self. Trying to sell some of my secrets that I have about these people.
And what are you ultimately trying to find out?
The truth. I already know the truth. But I want to put the puzzle together. Even though I already see the clear picture in my mind, I need others to see it as clear as day. Without that full picture, I can't do anything. Once I have it, the case will finally be closed. What do you think? You're interested?
So much responsibility. So many chances to uncover the dirtiest of secrets from everyone.
I'm not gonna lie. I am desperate. And I am looking for help. And yes, this will be dangerous. But you strike me as a guy who is sly enough to get away with it. I can be quite a good judge of a character.
Ooh, Now you really excite me because usually when I go to the market, people always try to find out who I am, what I am, who I am, what kind of person I am. I'm curious, before we go on discussing details, what kind of character do you judge me as?
You strike me as someone who's looking for something useful to do. I don't see you as someone who's lost. I see you as someone who is ambitious. Someone who's looking for an opportunity to make a name for himself.
Right. Give him a Nobel Prize. He has me figured out. Finally a chance to use my skill. My capabilities I've trained over the years. Oh, this will be a wonderful relationship, Mr. Copper.
But let me make this very clear. This will be dangerous, and it will not be easy. If you ever get into trouble, I want you to run. I don't want you to be a hero or a fool. I need you to survive. Can you give me that promise?
I don't promise things that I don't know if I can keep, Mr. Copper. But I will promise that I will give it a try. You should know that my past has put me in many dangers. Being a part of adventuring guild, being on quest to defeat all kinds of creatures, for coin, for fame, or otherwise, puts you in danger all the time. So I'm not unknown to risk, Mr. Copper. But I will oblige you. I won't get myself into trouble I can't crawl out of.
In the end, we all do it for a paycheck. We need to provide for our families. But there is more to life than earning a coin. It's about earning the legacy. It's about making sure that you leave something behind. Something more than just a nice house and a family. A bunch of children. Garden.
You know, I never thought about children.
Yeah, well, that life is for boring people. Those who do not really know. Those who have never really lived a single day in their life. What we are is exactly what you mentioned. We are adventurers.
That we are.
And there are many mysteries to be uncovered.
And if we figure out who's the one behind the deed, who held the murder weapon in their hands before delivering it to the victim, what then? What if we find out the truth and everyone knows? And is it just gonna be public knowledge? Or the consequences?
Once we build a solid case, once the puzzle is complete, once we have something substantial to use against them, then it will be easy. I will mobilize every contact I have to come for them, to bring them to justice, to offer them a fair trial where they could explain themselves, their motives. We will not be the one who judges them. We will be the one who will build a case against them. The society will judge them. However it ends, we'll see. But they need to be brought to justice.
You mentioned they. Do you think all of them are guilty or just the one?
One of them is definitely a murderer. I know that. And I'm not the only one. Someone who I trust. Someone who knows a killer when he sees one. They've never been wrong before, and I have no reason to suspect them. That they would be wrong now. I can leave you my notes about the case. I'm sure it will be compelling enough for you to trust him and me. But if you still have any suspicion that I might be wrong, or that my conclusions might be incorrect, I'm not trying to convince you. All I want you to figure out something that will point to the truth. Maybe you will find something that exonerates them. And if that's the case, I will be the first one to admit that I was wrong. But I do trust my hunch. And I do trust the sold expertise from someone who knows a serial killer when he sees one. The rest of that group, those two, they are either accomplices or they have killed too. I do not quite know that for sure, but they made a few threats against me. And let me tell you something about those who have never killed before, or those that play by the rules. They don't threat someone to kill them. And these two, these three, their entire family, are very sketchy.
Well, dealing with people that would like to murder another is not uncommon in the line of work I used to do. So I know a thing or two.
Good. I figured. You strike me as a guy who got his hands dirty before. But for a good cause. Regardless if it's money or personal curiosity.
You're right on the coin. I've worked for coin many a time.
I can promise you a generous payoff.
For now, Mr. Copper, let's call it a opening case, shall we? I'm more interested in the environment. Coin is of a lesser matter at the moment.
I'm glad I piqued your curiosity.
Well, that's not a hard one to do with this one.
Oh, I made that predictable.
Just to me. Come on.
Well.
I mean, let's be honest. I'm prepared. Like.
So, I had a chance to interview the man of the household. What about the lady? How do you guys know each other?
We met a few years back. This one here travels quite a bit. We were both in a bit of trouble and a little help. You know how it goes.
And the rest is history.
Something like that.
It's a very uncomfortable pose, by the way. That's better.
It was quite interesting to see how long you would last on that kind. That didn't seem good for your back.
Yeah, I'm not much of an athlete. I don't wanna break my neck while trying to be comfortable. Not getting any younger.
Right. Also, one minor question, or could be major, I don't know. What are your thoughts on tieflings?
Tieflings. If I remember correctly, they are the offsprings of demons and elves, right?
Close enough. Elves can be part of it, yes. But for my sake, I have a mother that was human. And dearest dad is a devil of high ranking. Such a grand person he was.
Well, I've signed my soul to a devil before. Might as well work with him. On a case. Why not?
Oh wait, does it mean I get to do this contract thing that apparently every demon or devil does in hell?
Hey, not every. We've met a couple that don't. Not every one of them.
Yes, but I've never done this before. This is an opportunity. Apparently that's a thing that my kind does.
I mean, if you two want to go for it, go for it.
I'm
I don't
listening.
even know what to do.
My.
I need to think about this. I've never actually done a contract before. I think for now we'll just call it a mutual agreement.
Very well. A verbal mutual agreement. I can work with that.
Well, since you don't really seem to have much trouble with it, I had one follow-up question.
Go for it.
Have you heard of any hunters or other inquiries about the findings of my kind? I'm sure as a PI you have many contacts to do the same line of work, finding people.
I do, but mostly to help them, not to hunt them down. Yes, I do bring bad guys to justice, but that applies for everyone. Whoever that might be, a tiefling, a human, demon. Everyone has the capacity to be evil, to do bad things. Crimes of passion, accidents.
Well, that's my conscience cleared. He's not going to hunt me down. Great. Or deliver me to one of the hunters.
Listen, pal, I already told you. I need your help. And you offer it. I'm here to accept it. Simple as that. I'm not here to investigate you. I'm not here to hunt you down. Yes, I do. Takes me a while to build up the trust. But at the same time, desperate situation requires desperate measures. And right now I'll take all the help I can get. That's my cards on the table.
Well, my cards are pretty much the same, as I said. My services always lead to dealing with people, in some way or another. This is just a new, how do you call that? Adventure hook I haven't tried before.
Well,
and I'm eager to learn.
To give you the full picture of what's going on, I just returned from, well, a little meeting with them. All three of them. I was supposed to talk to the dead sister. They were supposed to present her to me on a silver platter. Of course, it was all a sham. He wasn't there. Even if he was, I wasn't there. But I didn't want to leave without anything. So I accused him, accused her. I used everything I had against her. It wasn't much, but it was enough for me to get all of their attention, to make myself a target. Right now, they're probably planning how to kill me. I'm actually kind of surprised they haven't tried already. I threatened them with the most, well, with the thing they fear the most. The reason why I was sent here in the first place, to investigate them. I told them that their boss is coming, and that I will be the one who brings him over here, so that he can deal with them. That is why they ran away. So, they will probably try their best to dispose of me, before I can do that. But I'm not that easy to kill.
You said you wanted to bring them to justice, but who is this boss character you speak of?
A shady person. They are probably running away from him, for a good reason. They mentioned that he's trying to extract, basically their life force. I don't know exactly how it works, but it does sound to me like it would be very painful. Apparently
and
they
yet you
belong to
would
him.
just hand them over to him.
Oh no, I would never do that. But I want them to think that I would do that. I want them to think I'm desperate enough to do that. I promised, at first, to protect them from him.
Well, that's good to know. I was curious if there was going to be another character we had to deal with.
I am actually starting to wonder whether all these tales they have been feeding me with, all these stories about their boss, might be a bit over-exaggerated. Maybe they're running away from him because he's trying to get his revenge. Maybe they killed someone close to him too. That is what I'm trying to figure out right now. That is why I need more evidence. That's why I made them angry. So that they leave their house and hunt me down. And when the house is open, you can sneak in, look around for any clues.
Right. And for my own sanity, as I have not been to their place, where do they live?
H9. Right where the greenery ends, in the mountains, and where the snow starts. There's a very nice view there. It's a storm glass establishment. Very creepy. Bunch of dead bodies.
Yes, they always seem to be interested in some kind of acquiring of parts. I never really understood then why they would do that, but
as far as I understand, I need it for all sorts of rituals. Some crazy witchy shit. I don't really understand it all, but from what I know about the witches, they can probably, well, they can create spells. They can influence dreams, that I know for certain. Can probably curse someone. They might even possess offensive abilities. I will be very careful when dealing with them.
But of course, one good thing about my kind is hard to corrupt me. Or curse me for that matter.
That is good. I'm just a low-life human, so I don't have much going for me.
Oh, I'm sure you have your own quality.
Well,
your own skills.
I might also need some armor. Maybe even a weapon. Just to at least put up a fight. In case it comes down to it. I would prefer to avoid it. Any kind of direct confrontation, but if you have anything spare, I might put it to good use.
I'm sure I can make a blade. Depends what is your oh, it's gonna sound hilarious because that's what we're investigating. Your poison.
One-handed sword would be good enough.
And what of your clothing, your armor? Your protection in case they draw whatever weapon they draw?
Something sturdy to keep me alive long enough.
Melody, do we have any kind of materials? I'm sure we do.
Of course.
We don't have a blade at the ready, but I'm pretty sure I can make one.
Oh, damn it. There's no rush. I'm sure I'll be fine with my shirt in the meantime. That's all I have.
I'm sure this shirt will protect you against the wildest of boars, or the sharpest of rapiers or blades. Perhaps a dagger. Who knows?
Well, if I die, I will look sleek and stylish.
Then of course. But a blade
Stand
I
up
can
straight for me for a minute.
Wait, what?
Need him to stand up straight.
Oh, of course.
You're about the same size as Skamir. I think I can help you out.
That's no post will work yet.
Figured you might need some measurements.
Does? Nah. Not this time around.
Alright, I don't want it to be too
Because-
tight in the waist area.
Are you
You
playing?
know,
a
you're
dr-
right. I might have to let out the waist because his waist is a little bit thinner than yours.
What? I take offense to that.
Well, yours is the thinner waist. How can
I love that.
Oh no, sorry. I thought you meant the other way around. My bad. No, I will take that compliment.
I meant no offense by it anyway. Jeez.
Oh, it's so fun to tease you.
Oh, look, I told you teasing that now is not the time for.
You know what? I like this place. I'll try to bring you more customers.
No, for the record, this is not a bar at all. There's a purpose why everything is closed off.
Shame.
Now, I had a feeling someone a while back, I see the stains if I look around, had a bar here before. I don't know who that could be.
It does certainly look like
Don't
a
wanna
place with a lot of potential.
Yeah, it seems like he or she had a lot of potential and a lot of customers because it's hard to get it away. Wouldn't want to follow his or her footsteps.
True enough. Well, I don't know if how long you've been here, or if you know where people usually hang out, where the information spreads. That would be a good place to start. You could ask around. Maybe someone knows about the activities of these witches. Some might, well, maybe there is some fresh evidence we could uncover that would point us a bit closer to the truth.
I think for you now, Mr. Cupper, your notes will suffice. Because everything I find out, I will write down, yes. But for all I know, you've already found out quite a few things.
Indeed. Alright, I'll send you those notes. Soon.
Of course. And again, if you send them by bird, make sure you don't have any sentimental value to them.
Don't worry. Can always find a new duck. There's quite a lot of them on that river where I reside.
Yes, you can see we have two large wolves outside and they don't really tend to care.
Always happy to feed the hungry. Ducks are explainable.
Of course.
They shit all over my roof anyway.
And they always require so much food. And the quacking. Oh, the quacking.
Indeed. What do you think?
What do I think of what?
Is she, is she about to bring me something? Or is she just done with us? And is she doing her own
Let
business?
me inquire you real quick. I don't know if she is. Feel free to have a look. The library has a bunch of interesting books for my adventures. And then some.
Does look interesting.
If you were going to bring in something without sure if we had everything. Alright. Let me see real quick.
Let's come here. Still alive. Ooh, so followers of Darketo. This room is not that good. Workshop. This is cool. Now this is a proper noir hallway.
Okay, his blade will have to wait. I forgot we have no aluminum. Fuck that word. Yeah, your blade will have to wait. I forgot we don't have
That's fine.
aluminum.
I appreciate the help. At least I have a reason to stop by again soon.
Of course, your protection is still being made, though. It should be ready not too long from now.
Nice. I appreciate it.
Of course.
What about yourself? Are you a capable fighter?
Yes. How do you think I do adventures with my words?
Well, words can be powerful. But in the end, you do require some muscle too. To give those words some punch.
Right. Well, yes, I am skilled in the blade.
I love how his character looks. It's fitting his personality quite well. I love the horn. I feel like I need to find you a hat that would better suit your horns.
There's literally holes made in this hat for my horns.
I know. Just... Is that what you do with every hat you find that you like? You just poke a hole into it.
And I mean, yes, that's literally what I do.
That's kind of sad. There must be a tiefling section in like a clothing shop. With like pre-made holes.
You know, if you ever find such a shop, please let me know, because every tiefling has different horns.
Oh no. Well, you know what, maybe you poking a hole through that hat is probably the best idea could have come up with. What do I know? I don't have horns.
No, quite honestly, it's not much of a bother. It's a bother taking the hat off. That's the one issue I always have.
Do you ever take it off?
I mean, how else do I bathe?
Good point.
Quite frankly, there was a bathhouse opening of some kind and I had no hat.
Oh yeah. Good point. I was too busy, well, paying attention to my suspects.
Of course. Tell me, why is there tension between you and them so high?
Well, it's because of my job. It's because of who I am. I'm a detective. And people like them, well, we can't really be friends. They did something. Something against the law. And I'm the one who enforces it. They must hate me. Otherwise I'm not doing my job properly.
Perhaps they're afraid. And they lash out in anger, for lack of a better word.
Yes, that's what I want. I want them to be afraid. I want them to lash out, but before I reminded them of what is possible. Before I instilled this fear in them, there was something else. I saw anger. I saw jealousy. I saw thrill. I saw lust for blood and violence.
Right, and you got that all from all their mannerisms.
No, it wasn't me. Or at least not all of it. You see, a killer, they cannot really hide who they are. They have it written all over them. There are signs, patterns.
I suppose that's true in a way. But it also depends on what kind of killing it was. If it was for our own personal gain, then yes. But if it was gain for someone else and they just received the coin, that's different.
That is what I'm trying to figure out, but I know one thing for certain. They didn't kill for coin. They didn't kill for a good cause.
Then why did they kill? If they did, of course.
That is what I want them to admit. I do.
Tell me, Mr. Copper, is that for your own personal satisfaction?
No, not for me. I just want to close the case. But the victim deserves to know. The victim deserves justice. Some peace to finally move on.
Right.
That is what I do, that is what I specialize in. I specialize in these cold cases. The cases that everyone else frowns upon. Just closes them and shoves them into a piece of furniture and forgets about them. I don't. I get to the bottom of things. I figure out the truth. Even if it's ugly, even if it's messy. I will get whoever killed Clarice. If it's the last thing I do.
Oh, let's hope it's not the last thing you do.
I would certainly prefer that, but these are dangerous times. And these witches, they do have some allies, powerful allies, that may not like my accusations against them. Hence why I wanted you to be hence why I wanted you to be careful.
Do you have any idea which allies they are, so I don't poke and prod the wrong beehive?
Demonic House, at the very least. They also seem to offer services, rituals. There might be some who dealt with them before, who got something out of them, might be on their side. I also suspect that Willow, the one you met at the bathhouse opening.
Oh yes, the paranormal activity something investigator, I believe.
Indeed. I do not quite know whether she's working with them or whether she wasn't present there today for a different reason, but I know that she also has something to hide. I do not know it for certain. It's another hunch, another suspicion. But she seems like a dame that killed before. I do not know it for certain. But should I ever close this case? Should I ever bring some justice upon the three of them? She would be the next one I would investigate.
I can keep my ears open for that one as well.
Definitely.
She always had my own interests. Perhaps I can visit her. I did say I would at one point. Do you happen to know where she lives?
I have no idea. But I can only imagine somewhere cold.
What makes you say that?
There's something about her. The way she speaks, the way she moves. She doesn't strike me as someone who would enjoy a warm climate. A company that often visits. Seems like someone who would like to keep to her own self. Similar to the witches. But I don't know that for certain.
No, but she was quite comfortable in the bath, and the bath was warm.
I don't think it was the bath. I think it was the company.
Oh, right.
She was there for. It's one thing to, visit the hunting grounds, and it's the other one. Well, the place where you go for comfort, where you rest. Might be a whole different environment.
I'm sure
Hello,
I
Jill.
can find out. After all, I'm now a assistant investigator.
That you are. Time to put that
Also,
big pink brain of yours to use.
yeah.
Sorry, purple, not pink.
Purple, pink. They're similar.
For you, Mr. Copper.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind.
Should serve you well. Like I said, it might be a little tight in the waist, but I did let it out some.
I'm sure it'll fit. It will fit like a glove.
Science needs to be a little bit tight, otherwise it won't protect anything, would it?
That's true.
Yeah, but if it's too tight, it's just plain uncomfortable. So if it's too tight, just let me know and I'll take it out some more.
Thanks. But I don't have to wear it all the time. Only when I feel like some action might occur.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, around these parts, you never know when that's gonna be.
Yeah, true. I'll probably wear it even when I go to bed. Just in case.
Yeah, apparently there's like a whole bunch of crystal this, crystal that. Don't go here, don't go there.
Oh yeah. Apparently it's no longer just crystals. It's about the voices that came out of those crystals. These voices are apparently scouring the lands. Not exactly threatening people, but messing with them. What is currently recommended is to not really oppose them, to be humble in their presence, and do not antagonize them any further. Hello, Sammy. How are you?
What I'm hearing is I get to hear another voice in my head. Gotcha.
Oh, wonderful.
Right. Well, these apparently have multiple personalities, which makes it even more juicier. So even if you speak to one, well, it can be quite different the next time you meet it. So keep that in mind.
Enjoy.
Oh yes. Just gets better and better.
Yeah, quite frankly, I've tried to understand it, but every time I try to read up on it, the notes end. And there's always information missing.
It all sounds suspicious. Sounds like a misdirection. All this chaos, however, presents opportunities. Hopefully to distract the witches, so we can move freely and conduct our investigation.
Well, the good thing is they don't really know me yet. And that will be your advantage, Mr. Copper.
That's what I'm counting on. Well, took up enough of your time for today. Well, it was good to meet you both. I cannot wait to cooperate with you on this project.
Of course, the pleasure is all mine. Next time we meet, I'll have that blade ready.
I appreciate it. Very well, folks. I'll visit soon.
Travel safe.
Don't let the wolves bite.
It's fine, I'm not a duck.
What about a duck?
Oh, yes, I basically told him when he...
Oh, it was awesome. Dark and black eyes. So good to meet both of them. And at least we're no longer alone. We do have our assistant. Someone who will help us investigate those damn witches. Bring them to justice. Finally. John Copper is convinced. Convinced without a shadow of a doubt. That damn Rosemary killed Clarice. And right now, he's also convinced that the other two are up to no good. Oh yeah, it was awesome, Russell. Thank you so much for organizing all of that. With the rest of the gang. hope you guys enjoyed that too. And I cannot wait to see where the story takes us. But now I'm exhausted. I'm going to go to bed. Bunny. Right, Hillcrest is this way. This place reminds me of season 4 on TOO. Used to run here all the time. On Mr. Jonathan. Get some better music in here. There we go, this works. Got yourself an assistant, good for you, right? Things are finally looking up. Look at me, we're back in business. I love this music, thank you, Jill. I like it too. Welcome back, Sammy. Hope you had a lovely stream on Westeros. Doing your Game of Thrones thingies. How's the life of a queen? I mean, not a queen. You're technically a leader of your, kingdom, but you're not a queen. As far as I understand Game of Thrones. Not that way. We're just here living our best life, investigating some freaking witches who, according to my character and his associate, at least one of them is a dirty murderer, and we're gonna prove it. If I remember correctly, I did close the door. Right, Rock? They have done such a great job. Miss you? Oh, no you don't. No you don't. The moment I show up, you will be like, ugh, it's John again. I wish he would be gone. And by the way, those windows are easy for me to get. I figured, Rock, that it was you who left the note here. On my chair, how dare you? Littering in my thinking chair. If you want to litter, you need to do it in my bed. The doors have been open? Oh, gotcha. Alright. Had enough! It's 1 AM in the morning. Almost. And we had quite a stream today. So thank you guys so much. Thank you to Arya, Jess, and of course Russell for organizing that amazing seance slash confrontation we only wanted to meet, and we only wanted to potentially speak to Clarice. Everything else was RP'd out absolutely organically. I had no idea what I'm getting myself into. I had no idea what their plans are with me, you know, details. And I enjoyed it very much. It was tense, it was scary at times. And I cannot wait to see where this goes. Thank you so much to Dark, who finally was around. You know, I tried to, of course, find him and talk to him every day, but this time I finally, you know, caught up with him. He finally graced me with his presence. Of course, thank you to Black Eyes too for being there. Missed RPing with her. And I'm excited to have an assistant to unleash upon these damn witches. I was going to ask you to play a game with me earlier, but couldn't handle disappointment. You wanted me to play Forewarned with you, right? Sammy, I'm horrible at that game. Like, I can do shit. You are better off asking so many other people. But I do appreciate it. I was on your shortlist. And I do believe M9's birthday is coming soon, so on that day I will not be able to refuse. But shoot your shot, you never know. Alright, enough of this. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. For all the RP, thank you for being here. Hope you enjoyed some John Copper. Let us see who we could rate. Let's see that Conan section. What do we have? What will you become? Spoilers, a paladin. WGRP. I don't know that server at all. Let's check it out. Roleplay in English. Something new perhaps? Ooh, but there is someone on LL who I don't know. The Bearded Fro. Don't tell streamer. Since it's on LL, we'll go there. Might as well. So for being... Oh, Arya, I expected you to be even meaner. I wanted you to be even meaner. I am proud of you for restraining yourself. But yes, I'm excited for you to turn it up a few notches in the future. I think I gave you enough to work with to get there. So I cannot wait to hear more about how your sisters are either trying to fuel it or, well, calm you down. I bet it's gonna be glorious. Alright guys, have a good one. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.